What's going on, Japan? To a cruise here. We're in Shinshiro in the southeast corner of Aichi prefecture, Japan. It's very cold today. I've got my warm layers on. This is my new winter jacket. And you can see we're right by this reservoir here. I've come out with my buddy Sean. We're going to be doing some mountain biking. He's told me that the trails here are some of his favorite in the Aichi area. So let's go check it out. It's going to be a nice full day of mountain biking. Today we'll be riding with Midori-chan. And Sean's bike's name is Pita Fonda. Here we are starting our ride. So one good thing about this section right now is Southeast Aichi is not really that busy. There's not much traffic, there's not many cars, so it's really easy for us to get over here. Just about an hour drive from Nagakute where we live, or from where I live. And here we go, we're starting the main roads, hopefully gonna enter the trail soon. It is freezing, oh my god. Here we are at the entrance. Liking what I see so far. Some nice double track gravel climb. Yeah, I love these. We call these like double track trails in my hometown. We got these all over. They convert these to cross-country ski courses in the winter, but I guess they don't get enough snow here. So for me, double track means this kind of trail where you can see there's two sort of separate paths, one on the left, one on the right, so two bikes can ride side by side. There's also enough distance for a car to go through here, but really there shouldn't be any cars on this course. This is actually a dedicated mountain bike course, so if you check some of the mountain bike magazines here in Japan, this is how Sean actually found this course. This course was listed in a mountain bike magazine as a dedicated mountain bike course. And in my mind, this isn't really exactly a mountain bike course because the entire thing is double track. In our entire ride, we didn't really find any single track. A little bit later, we found some, but it was really limited, and we'll show you guys that when we get there. But for the most part, this is some nice, wide open double track with lots of elevation change, lots of uphills, lots of fun downhills, and it's mostly all covered in some pretty deep gravel, so some loose rocks. You have to be careful about that when you're climbing and when you're descending. It is a little hard to get some traction at times, but throughout these climbs, there's some amazing views here, just the beautiful forest, and we also had some nice clear skies today. Beautiful day to ride, and considering how few places there are nearby me for me to ride my mountain bike in Japan, normally I wouldn't be too happy just to be riding continuous double track all day, but considering I haven't been riding mountain bike in a long time, it felt amazing to get out and do these double track rides. And this course is pretty awesome. There's at least 10 to maybe even up to 20 kilometers of dedicated path where you don't ride the same section twice. And like I mentioned, there's some serious elevation gain here, so you can get a really solid workout in here while you're riding your mountain bike. And of course, these downhills were super fun to take at speed. For those of you that don't know, Japan has a pretty negative attitude towards mountain bikers in general, and it's really hard to find a dedicated course for mountain bikers to ride because usually there's a lot of hikers in Japan. Hiking is extremely popular, so a lot of trails are more oriented towards them, and a lot of hikers will complain about mountain bikers on the trail, so in the end a lot of trails are banned for mountain bikers. But this course is entirely dedicated to mountain bikers, and as you can see, it's a beautiful course. It's really well maintained. And we also ran across a couple other people on their mountain bikes, just some casual people out, so really great to see this kind of facility out there. While we were riding the course, I noticed this little path off the side of the main course. It looked kind of like a single track course that was rideable, so I decided to check it out. There weren't any signs saying it was a hiking trail, so it seemed like it was okay. And you can see for the beginning, it's quite narrow, it's a bit hard to navigate, but pretty fun, pretty smooth. Nice little break to get away from the double track, some routes to go over, and a little bit of climbing. So I'm starting to get a little bit excited, but I've learned from my mountain bike riding here in Japan not to get too excited when you find a new trail because they usually end really soon. But as you can see, this adventure quickly came to an end as we came across some stairs, so it seems like this actually was intended for hikers. Oh well. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Bummer. I'm pretty sure there might be some single track trails lingering around somewhere on this trail, but we decided just to give up on our hunt and just enjoy the double track trail. In total, we ended up riding about 28 kilometers this day, and we got about 835 meters of elevation. So our starting point was at about 100 meters of elevation, and our tallest point was about 350 meters of elevation. So if you look at the Strava link, it's pretty impressive the amount of climbing that we can get over the short distance that we had. And like I said, just super fun. These downhills were super fun, and also the long continuous climbs were pretty enjoyable. It's kind of strange to say the climbs were enjoyable, but overall a great course, great to get a good workout in. I'd love to come out here with a nice big group and just do a nice Hammerfest training ride. That sounds totally awesome. So I'm curious if there are some big group rides that go on here. I'm still sort of trying to work my way into the mountain bike scene here in Japan. A lot of people do the rides on their own. There's not much of a group community for the mountain bike rides just because there aren't that many places for them to ride. But in the end, I'm super grateful that Sean invited me to come out to this course. Well worth the drive out here, especially since it's completely free to ride. That's another thing for riding mountain bikes here in Japan. A lot of the courses you have to pay to ride them, but this one is completely free. And as you can see, just absolutely beautiful sights along the entire trail. We had a great day, couple hours of riding out here, and just had a complete blast. So definitely hoping to ride some more mountain bikes going forward in the future. And you might see some more videos with me and Sean together. Hopefully we'll get him more on camera next time. Anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some more video about mountain biking here in Japan. If you want to see more videos about mountain biking in Japan, leave your suggestions down in the comments below. And we'll see you guys next time here on Tubo Cruise.